Russian roulette is a game where you put one bullet into the chamber of a revolver, spin the cylinder, and then pull the trigger while the gun is pointing at your head. Sounds like a dumb game, right? Yeah, I thought so too, until I realized this is the game people are playing when they decide to not vaccinate their children. Will they get the disease? Will they not? Who knows? Let's find out. Boom, measles outbreak. During this time of the striking against vaccinations, the concern that was most obvious was the bringing back of diseases that vaccines had once gotten rid of. In 2019 alone, there's already been an outbreak of the measles and hepatitis A. The main concerns that citizens need to be aware of is the parents who are refusing to vaccinate their kids. Parents are refusing to vaccinate their children because they think it is a link to the special needs disorder autism. The problem is not that the diseases are making comebacks or parents aren't vaccinating their kids. The problem we're facing is that parents are too afraid to vaccinate their kids. With today's technology and medicine, there's no reason why parents should be afraid to vaccinate their children. I think that a lot of fear comes from the internet. Think about how many times you're scrolling through Facebook and you roll your eyes at another one of Tracy's posts regarding vaccines. But now imagine that you're somebody who believes everything that you read on the internet. You're someone who came across Tracy's post. Tracy's post leads to another anti-vaxxer's post, and then all of a sudden you're hooked and you believe it too, just like Tracy did. Instead of arguing back and forth with other moms on Facebook, pro-vaxxers need to educate those who are anti-vaxxers. Here's your solution. For instance, in 1998, a man by the name of Andrew Wakefield was the one who actually started the debate on if vaccines were a direct link to autism. A man by the name of Mark Barna wrote in his article titled Autism Spectrum Disorder about Wakefield's assumption and the effect that it had caused. Barna stated, "Over the years, many studies have found no link between autism and childhood vaccinations. Instead, most experts say Wakefield's work set back autism research and created unwarranted fear about childhood vaccinations that lingers today." Wakefield's theory of autism caused him to lose his medical license, making him no longer able to practice or perform medicine. If a doctor losing his license over his assumptions about vaccines doesn't make you question your anti-vaxxer choices, then maybe this might. Vaccines have been proven to be safe by the Center of Biologics Evaluation. Author of the book Vaccinations, America's Changing Relationship with Immunizations, Elena Cones wrote, "Before licensing a vaccine for use, the FDA's CBER evaluates the vaccine's safety profile, its ability to provoke an immune response, its ability to protect against disease, and its interaction with other drugs and vaccines. If a vaccine was found unsafe for use, practitioners would not be able to use them. The government's concern is citizen safety, so why would the governors knowingly allow vaccines that are going to be harmful to the people around them, as well as themselves? Simply educating those who have their opinions could create a significant difference. Also, by simply vaccinating your children, if you have not already, will cause the number of diseases to decrease drastically. Even if your child has been vaccinated, they can still be affected by those who have not. Vaccines work by prompting the body's immune system to generate antibodies and other immune cells that recognize and attack bacteria and viruses. However, when skeptical societies protest against vaccines, there are less people or fewer antibodies to protect against the disease, causing outbreaks in those who have even received the vaccination, because the antibodies in your body are not strong enough to fight off a huge portion of the population's viruses. If the United States continues on this path of not vaccinating children, more diseases will spread. When more diseases spread, more people die. In 2018 alone, 349 cases of measles were confirmed. This is the second greatest number of annual cases reported since measles was eliminated in the US in 2000. Since the measles was eliminated in 2000, we had the measles gone and gotten rid of, and the measles came back because we were not vaccinating our children. The reason why measles came back was due to parents not vaccinating their children. This was just one comeback. This was just one disease with an 8-year difference. Imagine another 10 years with 5 more diseases other than the measles. Vaccines were invented in order to prevent diseases and keep people healthy. The government will not issue vaccines if they are unsafe to use or cause harmful side effects. If we take action today, we can make going to school for your children a lot safer. If those parents vaccinate their children who have not yet been, we can stop this problem before it gets worse or out of control. And if we take this action today, then we can stop this disease outbreak once and for all.